What's up, athletes? Welcome back. Now, we talk about this often on my channel, that consistency drives results, not intensity. And so I just want to remind you one more time today how important that is. Consistency is about showing up. Consistency is about just getting into the habit of showing up. It's not about doing the work just yet. It's about getting into the habit. And now I always suggest to start with small, bite-sized pieces. We don't often realize it, that we right away up the intensity before establishing consistency. Now, here's what I do. I put out a time in my day where I will always train, where I'll always make time for me. And now there's a lot of flexibility in that time. The days where I have so much energy, well, it looks like a higher intensity workout. The days where I feel that my energy is lower, I've got a lot of things on my mind, that will look like a walk or maybe some yoga. And so what's really important is that that time is made for me, that I never miss that time. And so I'll always show up. But when I have that intensity in mind that I have to show up and I have to work out really hard for 20 minutes and I have to lift weights and I have to be dead on the floor by the time I'm done, well, I'm more likely to tap out on the days where I don't have that energy. So athletes, establish that consistency. Think about variety and plug in things that you enjoy to do, because ultimately you will keep showing up if you do. All right, now speaking of showing up, athletes, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe so that we keep training together. And today we're doing a 7-minute full body workout together. This is a no-stop workout. We're working for 30 seconds through all of these different movements, 14 different movements, and all you're going to need to follow along today is your mat. You also need a medium weight pair of dumbbells. Please have with you an ab mat or a cushion. We're going to place this under the knees for support, and then always have nearby an elevated surface. So bring your stuff next to a couch or next to a chair, because it will help you modify anything in a plank position. So I always remind you, avoid doing the movements on the knees. You'll injure your knees and you won't build up strength. It's not the same physics. Instead, work your way down onto the mat. All right, athletes, now this is a wild card workout. So let's go through the first exercise. Then going forward, you'll check this box above to know what is coming up next. Now, our first movement today is a single arm thruster. So keep that back flat. You're gonna bring the weight up onto the shoulders, come into a squat position, arms out on the side, come all the way down, stand up, and then press. Now, if you have that elevated surface nearby, you would do the same thing, up and press. And there's nothing wrong with this movement. I've used the sit squat so many times to build up my strength, and I've injured myself when I tore my calf muscle. So please start here and just leave that ego at the door. All right, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So arm out to the side, push the hips back, and really important as we line up our squat that we don't initiate the movement with the knees. So if you're feeling that your heels are lifting up, then really important that you drive the hips just further back. Stay on those heels. And now watch the weight. So notice that I use that last little bit of oomph of the hips to then drive the weight up overhead. Now, without breaking, get ready. We're switching to the other side. And again, hips extend, then weights come up. So a common fault I see is that you're pressing the weight before you fully stood up. So if you're starting to press early, just slow it down and maybe video yourself so that you could see what it looks like in real time, and then maybe correct yourself this way. All right, now get ready for a burpee. What? 3, 2, 1, and break. Now you have the option, athletes, to do your burpee here with me if you want. You can step it out, you can jump it out. Remember, again, always keep that elevated surface nearby so that we can continue to modify anytime we need to. And then again, before you know it, you'll be down here on the mat with me. Good work. All right, get ready to grab your dumbbells one more time and do a sumo deadlift high pull. So go nice and wide here, push the knees out, come all the way down, touch the weights on the floor, stand all the way up, squeeze the glutes, and then pull. So again, hips up first, full extension. Make sure you're standing before you start to pull. Good job. All right, good work. Get ready now for a plank position. Again, bring those hands onto that elevated surface. And we're going from plank to high lunge and stand. Come back to plank, switch now, high lunge and stand. All right, so follow me here on the elevated surface if you need to. That's it. Keep it up. Nicely done. Let's go. All right, now place that mat under the knees here, placing it under the knee, and I'm gonna grab my 10-pound dumbbell, optional. You could also do this without the weight, and I'm gonna do a kick back here. So we're switching super quickly. I totally understand if we've missed a few seconds, but as you repeat this workout one more time, you know what's coming. And again, you have that option to do without the weights. Now stay here with me. Let's go for fire hydrant. Up for 2 seconds, come back down. That's it. 1, 2. And before we completely release that weight, we're gonna put the two together. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, now kick back, stay with control. And notice I rotate my head as I bring the weight up laterally. And now this helps me to really get more rotation in the spine because we have a reflex with the eyes and the spine. The spine follow the eyes. So if we look down, we limit that rotation. All right, get ready now. We're doing our high plank one more time to lunge and stand. So get into that plank position, lunge, stand, come all the way down, switch. Again, you have that option to go into that elevated surface. Just stay consistent, respect the body, and give yourself that opportunity to build without feeling defeated. That does not serve us. All right, let's go. Switch it to the other side. And now we're gonna do our kickbacks over here. So a great practice, just to give you an idea, is to learn how to place this little dumbbell in that crevice in the back of the knee without taking so much time. So maybe while you're watching Netflix tonight, grab your dumbbell and just practice. All right, now out. Remember again, we turn the body to the side. 1, 2, come down. And remember, we're gonna go ahead before we finish on this side. We're gonna put the two together. And do you feel that burn on the supporting leg? The one that's on the mat? Oh man, that's a doozy. 3, 2, 1. All right, up. And let's go to the side. Up. And now hold for 2. Just move nice and slowly here through it. Get ready for fast feet. We're standing back up. One, 2. That's it. 3, 2, 1. All right, drop that. Let's go. Standing up. Keep the knees bent. Let's go for fast feet. And then finishing up with a beautiful wall sit and curl. So get ready to grab your dumbbells. That's it. Woohoo! Come on, come on. Stay here with me. 5 more seconds. Get ready, maybe a little lower, a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go back to the wall now. If you don't have a wall nearby, that's totally fine. Follow me here with just a squat and a curl. That's it, nicely done. So as you train with me, remember to always be nearby the wall, have an elevated surface nearby. Just have a nice little setup where you can move freely. All right, time. Good work. We made it. High five. I hope you have enjoyed that. Remember, athletes, to repeat one more time, if you still have some juice in you today, remember also to check out the other workout I have linked for you at the end of this one, maybe to complete today's training. All right, now, if you've liked this, or if you found it easier or challenging, comment below. Love to hear from you. Love to know how this went. Remember to give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and then to subscribe so that we keep training together. All right, now let's go. Refuel, rehydrate. Let's meet up in our next one. We've got this.